vibhuti also. Okay. So vibhuti, according to the Saivism, it are taking like after the dead body, whatever is present, that is the bhasma or ashes. But according to the Hindu's philosophy, they are just that is the vibhuti. As we know, vibhuti is a magical power also. In that way, also they are using that one. Or one more thing, according to the Hindu philosophy, they are telling that uh, after burn of the cow dung, dry cow dung, and goods, whatever they are using, that is also called the ashes or vibhuti. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
actually, when they are using that cow dung, means dry cow dung, and as a wood, dry
Because
wood.
because the all the sannyasi and yogis, whatever we discuss in the yesterday class, na, they should need a silent place where forest will be present, water, fruit, and the root should be there. So how what will be they do there? Maybe they for food purpose they must be make the uh, cooking. For that purpose they must be used that one, because as we know the sannyasi who are lived in the forest area, they are they just cattle and the cows they are growing in their nearby sannyasi or the house. Okay, for the living purpose, and they will get milk also from the cows, and in the same way for the cooking purpose they maybe use that dry cow dung. But ashes is specially used here for the purpose of to uh, to make your body very clean and energetic one, because according to the Guru Parampara, if one will be applying this ashes, their body becomes uh, more clean, and it will be give more power to that particular body where access is present. And the particular location is also there. If you are using access in the middle of your eyebrow, then it will be more effective. Okay, but who are rubbing in the hands also, hand and in the entire body, that is a different parampara that they are following. Okay, now Lipalika ji.
Okay, ma'am. But in we know, as we know, when the Abhishek Mahadev is having Abhishek, one of Bhasma Abhishek also having. So that Abhishek means that Bhasma using that what type of Bhasma that they're using?
That, ma'am, I can't know about that. But whatever the knowledge I get from this assets related, that I said you, like why sannyasi or yogis are using that assets, but particularly in the Siva or the in the linga, what they are using that bhasma, that I clearly I don't know about that. If anyone having knowledge about that, please can share their knowledge. Anyone?
Mostly commercially available basmas are like cow dung ashes only, ma'am, I think.
Yes.
Even the agarbattis are also made from the same only.
Yes. That is also one type, but Lipalika ji is asking that which one is used in the linga or sip. That one is what particularly? That is a also bhasma or ashes is there. But what the material is
Ma'am,
using there?
that is when we burn coal, which the ash remained is used on the bhasma, which the bhasma is used on that Shiva, and which this is what bhasma arati is of all about. That
Okay.
ash remaining of coal or the agarbati's ash, the remaining ash
Yes.
that is
Yes.
being used.
Okay, okay, Gunjanji, thank
That's
you.
why one of the shivling is getting destroyed because of those bhasma. I don't know about it is of Amarnath or something somewhere. It is being destroyed because it
Oh,
is being regularly, continuously spreaded on that shivling. So it is being deteriorated. The stone is being deteriorated.
oh, exactly where it is? It is.
I am not remembering the name now.
Okay, okay.
Somewhere, some of the shivling is there. One of the shivling is there.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Lipalika ji. I hope you get some knowledge about this access and things, because generally what this topic will become because of the sannyasi what they are using. But for the worshipping purpose on the Sivalinga, that one is not clear here. But as we know that yogis are using that assist, that is your vibhuti. What they are getting in the practices, whatever they will get the what is a magical power after the practicing of the yoga techniques. Okay, that is the vibhuti or assist. And also we can say that in that way that dry cow dung are using in the cooking, that after that whatever burned cow dung, that also they are taking as the asses. But in the Sivalinga, whatever we discuss now, maybe in that way it will be present. Okay, Dipalika ji now.
Okay, ma'am. From for my curiosity, I was asked this question,
No,
but
no,
I know.
very nice. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Ma'am, actually, what you told means when yogi is cooking, at that time, how what he or she used to, for the cooking purpose means cow dung or dry wood. That is maybe using that Vaishnava sannyasi means
Yes, yes.
yes. Because only Nath philosophy that I know also a little bit. Nath philosophy, those are belonging from Nath philosophy. They are maybe using that dead body last Vasma.
Okay, because they are follower of the Shiva, so
Yes,
that
yes.
they are using that one. Because Shiva is also, as we know from the different holy books, that the Shiva will be using that type of bhasma, so that they are following that philosophy, that tradition. But here they are using normal, natural things, which is they are taking as asses.
Naga
Yes,
sadhus also use bhasma.
Naga sadhu is also using that one.
They cover their body with bhasma.
Yes, yes, they are also using the bhasma, but we want to know the element. What are they using exactly? The material. What is it made of? Okay, okay,
Actually, the
yes,
main
yes,
purpose is using for us means, as you told, means for cleansing the body.
yes.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
And that will be give a what do we say? It is a magical make your body more pure, so that you are be concentrate on your practice. This is the main cause to applying access in the body. Okay.
Through cow dung access, ma'am. But you will make
No,
me
no, that is access is not defined here in the Vasistha Samhita, but maybe we are just prediction of this that they may be using that one or Vibhuti. Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. Now come to our topic. What we discussed in the previous class. Can anyone tell me, Pujaji? Can little bit give an idea what do we discuss in the last class?
Yes, ma'am. In the last class, we have discussed about the Kanda position and then
Which chapter
Kundalini,
we discuss?
chapter 2. The position of the kanda is 9 fingers above from the center of the body, 4 fingers height, 4 finger breadth. And then it is oval shape with bone and skin over it. And then we have discussed like the jiva travels around it like a spider traveling around the cobweb. And then we talked about the kundalini shakti at mula chakra. It has 8 prakritis, and it is 8 times coiled, and beginning with A and ending with Sha letter. And then by heating of the apana, it is activated and it enters into sushumna. And then we talked about nadis. There are 14 nadis discussed in here, like sushumna, ida, pingla, saraswati, puku, Varuni, Yashaswini, Pusa, Payaswini, Shankini, Gandhari, Hastijiva, Vishwadhara, and Alambusa. And then the position of these nadis are explained around Sushumna. And then we have discussed about prana, different vayus, prana, apana, vyana, udhana, samana, and then naga, kurma, krikara, devadatta, dhananjaya. And the position of it, and then what all the functions they are doing. And then next one is place of practice is discussed. Like yogi has to go to forest, and then he has to the place is like on the river bank, and then 3 times thrice a day taking bath, trikal snan is required, and then he has to apply the white ashes. Then kusha grass, deer skin, like in Bhagavad Gita, the same way it is explained here also. And then he has to worship Lord Vinayaka with fruits, root, water, etc. And one should be, he should be facing to east and or the north by holding Padmasana posture, stretching the neck, head, spine erect, shutting his mouth, and being quiet and steady.
Yes,
And
only not by, sorry, I interrupted you here, or sipping only not the Lord Vinayaka after giving the fruits, root water to the Lord Vinayaka. Then what they need to do? You also sipping
then going down to the favorite deity and guru.
Yes.
Okay.
That is also required because the sequence may be asked in the question that one should, after doing the Lord Vinayaka, or what are the things are using to worshipping the Lord Vinayaka in Vasistha Samhita. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, continue. After
that,
that,
Nadi Shodhan Pranayam is explained. It is like a normal Nadi Shodhan, but holding is not there explained here. So that is the difference.
yes.
And then there is the Vam sound, letter should chant in the mind while inhaling through the Ida. And then 12 matras is explained. And then while meditating, we have to imagine fire surrounded by a line of flashing flame by exhale slowly through the pingula. And then another mantra is ram sound while exhaling.
Yes.
And then for this one, you have to do it for 3-4 years or 3-4 months regularly, 6 times at every 3 times a day.
Yes, that 6 times is, that is the 6th round at every 3 times in a day. You have to continue.
Okay. And then the benefit is explained as lightness of body, effulgence, increase in gastric fire, manifestation of the nada. Yeah, all this 4 is explained. And after this only, you have to go for pranayama practice.
Yes, very good. Now all of you get some idea about the chapter 2. This is the ending of the chapter 2. Now today we will start our chapter 3. Please confirm that my screen is visible or not. Yes, my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we'll start about your chapter 3, and this is your class 5 of your Vasistha Samhita. So what we are going to cover in this chapter, that is your pranayam. What are the 3 steps of pranayam we are going to discuss here. Then practice with the Bija mantra or pranav. Here discuss that how the pranav will be useful for the practice of pranayam. On totally it is talking about the only pranayam practice, and then description of the pranam is there, how it will be consist of, what are the letters are there in the pranam, that is also discussion here. Then pranajaya means how you are able to victory over the prana, that this is the one method through pranava, and what are the other methods are there, that is also explained by the Vasistha here. Then pratyahara, how many types of pratyahara are there, that is also discussed, and adharas also discussed. After the discussion about after the pranajaya, also Vasistha is explaining about the nada, how nada will be here, and in which way, through which practice you need to perform, that is also discussion is here in this chapter. So let's start our chapter, first one. So hereafter I shall speak of pranayam with pranava, Om as its central base. Okay. Now Vasistha is telling that whatever I am discussing you about the Nadi Suddhi, so after the Nadi Suddhi, you have to follow the pranayam practice. But which way you need to do the pranayam practice? You should be do the pranayam practice with the pranava. Pranava means here, pranava is talking about the Om. As we know, different Upanishads is also talking about this pranava, that is the Om, that is the 3-letter combination A, U, and M, and Om is the central base of the pranayam practice. So, oh sincere son, listen to me carefully. Now I am going to discuss about the secret of the pranayam, about the pranayam. So listen me carefully, and you need to do the practice about it. So about the pranayam, whatever it is said here, pranayam is described as the appropriate union of prana and apana. This is very, very important, this line. According to the Vasistha Samhita, according to the Vasistha, in the Vasistha Samhita, what do you mean by pranayam? Or what is the description is given of pranayam in the Vasistha Samhita? According to the Vasistha, pranayam is the appropriate union of the prana and apana is called as the pranayam, because in the different text it is said different. It is the union, it is the retention of purak and rechak. What is the, that is the meaning? That means prana, ayama, like this way. Different text. Patanjali Yoga Sutra is talking about different, and Hatha Yoga Pratipika is also different, giving different definition. The same way here you have to remember what is Vasistha is telling in Vasistha Samhita. Union of prana and apana. And the pranayam having 3 parts. What are the 3 parts? One is the rechak, second one is the purak, and third one is the kumbhak. Rechak means the control of the exhalation, and the purak is the control of the inhalation. Okay, and the kumbhak is the just 1 second. One second. A little bit mistake is there. Yes, my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, actually, I added something here that is by mistakenly, I think, deleted. That I may not save. Okay, let me first finish this
Ma'am,
one.
above also it is written chapter 2, ma'am. This is chapter 3, right?
Yes, because pre-made slides are not there, I am making the slides, and after that, I am showing you, so that whatever the mistake is there, please guide me here. Okay. Yes. For understanding purpose, I added some diagrams here that is related. Okay, let me hear. So there are three steps of pranayam, that is Rechak, Purak and Kumbhak. What we know exactly, that is the inhalation and exhalation and the retention of the breath. Okay, so it will be continue with this same. The pranayam here, first Vasistha is talking about the pranava. Okay, so there is a clear and elaborate discussion about the pranava here. That pranava, according to the Vedas, what is that is called pranava is declared at the unit of the vowel here. So according to the Vedas, their name is swara. According to the Vasistha, and in Upanishad, it is discussed as the Adhara Bhuta. Okay, what is the name in the Upanishad? That is the Adhara Bhuta, and in the Vedas, that is named as the Swara. Okay, and it is the consist of three letters, as we know, A, U, and M. So all the three letters are denotes with the different its meaning. A is denoted with the creation. Okay, and U is denotes as the sustenance, means the nourishment, and the aim is considered as the complete destroyer. As we can know that there is specifically the names are not mentioned, but the creation means the God Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar. As we know, A, U, and A. In that way, we can understand that A is the creation, that the Brahma, and the nourishment who will giving our sustenance in the life in the whole world. That is the because of the Lord Vishnu, and the destroyer. Who is the destroyer? That is the Lord Shiva. Then so that it will be associated with in this name A, U, and M. And when you are inhaling, that time you have to go with the sound of A, and it should be Manasa chanting. And whenever you are holding, that time you have to do U. And when you are exhaling, that time you have to chant the M, means Ma. Okay, in this way, that is explaining here. Then after the discussing about the A, U, and M, again he is taking the some more description about the Om, how it will be looks like, what is the color, and how it will be denoted with the which goddess it is, and which type of weapons they are using, what is the age, that all are described here. The first Akara means Akara will be described as that the Akara is color is red. These are very, very important. How it will be mentioned here in the Vasistha Samhita. You have to remember this one. What is the color and what they will be writing. Is one of the question will become in the previous year. That this one, Savitri, this M. Okay, this is your previous year question. So you have to remember this one very carefully. So Ekara will be the color. What is the color of Ekara? That is the red. And what is the color of U? That is the white color. And the aim also stated here the white. But the Sanskrit name it is here it is given that Suklandi. Okay, Suklandi Varna, that is mentioned in the slokas. Okay, here white is the Dhavala, means the white color, but here little bit the names will be mentioned here Suklandi. But we know that Sukla means the white or the bright color. Okay, and again it is mentioned that it is only the red color, it is the white color, and this is the Suklandi. But here one more thing, it is given the information that which are having three eyes only. But in this other two description, that is not given any body part description, but only in the aim kara, like Makara, it is described as the this color is white and who having the three eyes. And what they are writing, what is his vahan, means what they are using to traveling. Akara will be the using a swan. This is the animal writing person, which is through which A will become. And who is the goddess here? The Gayatri. Lord Gayatri is the goddess here in the Akara. And what type of weapon they are using? That is using a staff or the danda, like they are using in the Akara. And it is look like a 16 years girl. Okay, what is the age of that girl? That is the 16 years. So it is very young girl as according to the Vasistha. Okay, the Akara is a very what is the age of Akara goddess? Anyone? What is
16
the age?
years.
16 years.
16 years. She is very young. That means she is very young girl, and she is holding the danda in her hand, and he is associated with the goddess Gayatri, and she is riding a swan, and color is red. In the same way, Ukara will be the color is white, and she is riding an eagle. Okay, what is the riding bird is here? Eagle. And the goddess is Chakradharini. Chakradharini means we know that because it is associated with the Lord Vishnu. So here it is Lakshmi is the goddess, and the weapon he is using, because she is the knowing as the Chakradharini. So chakra is there, the weapon. So full disc. What is the chakra? And the age of this Ukara goddess Chakradharini, she is belongs to 30 years young lady. Okay, and she is very young here, the 16 years girl, but 13 years girl is 13 years here described as the young lady. Okay, and the Makara, which is the color is white or Suklandi, and she is riding a bull. Okay, she is riding a bull, and his color is Savitri. Sorry, goddess name is Savitri, and also different names are here mentioned, that Savitri and Saraswati and Maheshwari and Paschima. These are the three names are stated here. That Savitri, who is Savitri, she also belongs to the Saraswati, and also she named as the Maheshwari. She also named as the Paschima. Okay, and the weapon she is using, that is the spear in hand. What do you mean by spear? Which serpent point, which are having serpent point and a head in the long stick. That type of weapon she is using. Okay, and she belongs to which is above 50 years old lady. The Akara having the Gayatri, she is having 16 years old, and the Ukara is associated with the Chakradharini, who is Lakshmi, and she is 30 years young lady, and Makara is associated with the Savitri, Saraswati, Maheshwari, and Paschima, and she is associated with the 50 years old lady. Okay, and you have to remember what is the weapon they are using. Makara, that is the spear, and in the Ukara, that is the wheel disc, because whenever you are remembering the Chakradharini, you always automatically that will be remembered which weapon they are using. Wheel disc, obviously the chakra, and the Gayatri is holding the staff or the danda. Okay, and the riding animals or the birds they are using. As we know that Savitri means spear in the hand. She is using a bull, and aim is associated with how it will be easily remember. If you know aim is associated with the Lord Shiva, so the bull, in that way you can remember. And the U is associated with the Lord Vishnu, so Chakradharini Lakshmi is the wife of Vishnu, so in that way you need to remember. And eagle is using here, and the swan, it is the associate with the Gayatri. Okay, all of you clear about this slide? And this one
This
is very
color is, yeah, this color red, white, is it the color of these riding animals or it's different?
no, only it is stated that all Kara color is red. Okay, that is not the
Okay.
color of the riding animal or bird. It is talking about the Akara or Ukara and Makara. What is their color? and who is established there, which one is the goddess, and how they will become, what is the riding animal or bird, and what they are holding in their hand, and what is their age. That is mentioned. Clear?
Okay.
Yes. The next slide here. So how to do the Om Pranayam practice. Now, after knowing about the Om, what is Om and why it is important in the Pranayam, because you need to do the Om Pranayam, A, O and Ma manner. So first we need to know about the Om. Here in this slide, we know all the description about the Om. Now in the next slide, that is the practice. How you need to practice. Okay. So one need to do the practice of the Om Pranayam, that is the inhalation. Okay. So first you need to do that is the inhalation. Then you need you need to do, that is the 16 count. You have to do, that is given here, 16, 64 and 32. This is the measurement is given here. It is also, this measurement is also you get in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. And also in the different text you got this counting, that 16 is the inhale and 64 is the retention and 32 is the exhalation. Okay, and here it is stated that you have to inhale through the Ida Nadi and you have to holding it in the abdomen in the U sound, and whenever you are exhale, that time you have to need to do the 32 count, that is the through the Pingala. Okay, then do the same method from the another side. From another side means the Om counting is same, but the breath you have to take in the first in the Ida Nadi, and now whenever you start the second half, that time you have to take through the Pingala. So for the understanding purpose, I am writing this one, that you have, when one method is one down, how it will be completed? You have to inhale through Ida, retain your breath, then breathe out through the Pingala with 16, 64 and 32. A, inhale 16 through Ida. Then you have to do the U, means the retention or kumbhak you need to apply. There you need to do the 64. Then in the abdomen area. Where is the place? That is the abdomen. Then when you breathe out, that time you have to Manasa chanting, that is the Makara, and it should be breathe out through the Pingala, the normal pranayam practice. Then when you do the second half round, what you need to do? The change of the alternative nostril, means you have, now you have to, in the second half, you have to inhale through the Pingala, but the Akara chanting will be remain constant. Then you have to retain in the abdomen and breathe out through the Ida. This is the one round. Okay. In the same way, you have to practice pranayam in this way again and again, till how many times? You need to do the 16 times in a day. Okay, how many times you need to do in a day? That is the 16 times. The same practice will be continued for 16 times in a day. And your nadis will be get purified, or properly your whole body get purified by this pranayam practice within the 1 month. How much time it will be take? It will be take 1 month. How many times you need to do in a day? That is the 16 times in a day. Okay. Next, Vasistha is telling about the benefits. If you are doing this Om chanting or this Om pranayam, then what are the benefits you will get? One should be, if one will be do this practice for the 1 month, then that purify themselves from the sin like the feticide. Means if one will be by mistakenly or knowingly or unknowingly miscarries his baby or miscarries knowingly, then what are the sin will be get or collected the sin from that event, that will be destroyed if one will be practice this pranayam. Okay, for the 1 month. Then he will again here discussing that who is practicing this one, this the supreme goal. What is the supreme goal? That is the liberation that will be reached by the person who is practicing this one. And the third one is the become free from the all free from health, means all type of whatever the sadness or whatever the pain is there, that is the one type of hell in the life, that will be free. by that yogi, and rescue from the ocean of the transmigratory. Means the rebirth will be not there if one will be practice type of this pranayam, om pranayam. Okay, anyone want to ask anything? Yes,
Sagar's mic is on, ma'am.
please mute yourself. If you having any question, then you can ask me, because I am not able to see you. I'm presenting my screen. So then you can
Excuse
unmute
me,
and
ma'am.
ask me. No problem. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can you say again that purify themselves? First one benefits of this
Yes.
pranayam.
Purify themselves from the sin like the feticide. Means the person who are knowingly miscarries. Miscarriage means
Abortion, ma'am. Abortion.
yes, abortion or bhruna hatya, what is that is called, what they are doing, and because of that event also, they, because of that type of activity also, they getting the sin, na. So that here it is stated that one will be get purified, or one will be get over from this that type of sin in his life. We practice this
Okay,
om pranayam.
ma'am.
Yes. All of you clear about this slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next is sadhaka stages is discussed by the Vasistha. What are the stages of the sadhak? Now, what we know about here, first we will see that who is the, what is pranayam? It is the combination of prana and apana. There are three parts, rechak, purak and kumbhak. And when it is talking about the pranav, because it is directly talking about the pranav pranayam. So three letters are there, A, U and M. A is the creation, and the U is the nourishment, and M is the complete destroy. And what are the description is given it about the Om, that is also very important. A, U and Ma, who are the goddess, what is the color of the Akara, Ukara and Makara, that is also very important. After that, we see that how one need to practice, what is the procedure and what is the benefit. So after discussing about these things, practice of the pranayam, next Vasistha is talking about the sadhak quality, means how one will be know that he is able to get that higher stage or not. So there he discuss here the three stages of the sadhak. One is adhama, madhyama and uttama. The same thing is discussed in one more text. What is that? Can anyone tell me? The same stages also discussed. Yes.
Patanjali also.
Yes, at your Hatha Yoga Pradipika also talking about this Adham, Madhyam and Uttam, and any other text is there?
Patanjali, ma'am.
Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Bhagavad Gita is also talking about this, and also Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Okay. So what is discussed here according to the Vasistha, that is the Adham means the lower one, Madhyam means the middle one, who is the average stage, and Uttam means the who are the best one. So when one will be in the Adham stage, what they are feeling or what they will be realize, what they are having to experience, the person who are practicing in the lower level means just started, what they are experience, the sweat will becomes that sweat will become in the body, more sweat will come in the body, because he is not acquainted with the things. So when they are starting the lowest one, they becomes experience the sweat in his body. And then the madhyam stage, what they are feeling, that they feel their body becomes sick and becomes trembling, and they feel like shaking in the body, means different, that is the experience by the which stage in the madhyam stage. Okay. And what uttam stage will be feel, that experience body raised in the air, because after doing the 1 month of practice or repeatedly practice, what they are experience, his body become light. Okay, because of the lightness in the body, their body becomes raised in the air, and which is the means the, it is the his vibhuti, or we can say that that's the magical power of this pranayam. Okay, the power they will be get, that is the magical power. And this is the last one who experience this one, the uttam only, the who are the best, who are practicing for a long time. Only after that they will be get this benefit in his, or they will be experience of this body like lightness like this. Okay, so by explaining this one, Vasistha is telling also on, as long as the uttam stage is not achieved, whenever, means till the stage you getting the uttam stage, till that patience you have to require the patience, and one should continue the practice. Okay, whenever you are not reached that point, which point? Uttam stage point, then you have to continue your practice till that stage. And if you are succeed in the practice of highest grade pranayam, he becomes delighted. Okay, so he becomes free from the all the things, and there is no observation, no bindings are there. He becomes liberated in that sense. The prana gets observed in the body. What happens if you are getting the uttam stage? The prana will be gets observed in the body, and even more than the body outside, and also it will be spreading to the outside of the body. Whatever observed means, if you know the what is exactly here, the sister is trying to say about the aura. Aura means the prana which is present inside the body, that will be fill up, and that will be comes out of their body. That surrounding will be get completed with that prana sakti, that magical power. Okay, that aura is there. So at this stage, complete cessation of the ceased, means your all the respiration becomes ceased there. There is no inhale and no exhale. All the inhale, whatever the inhale and exhale is there, that are becoming stop. And one is capable to doing the Keval Kumbhak. At that state, when no inhale and exhale is there, that means you are now capable to do the Keval Kumbhak. Ultimately, when no inhale and exhale is there, that is the Keval Kumbhak, means hold the retention. But here, Vasistha is telling comfortably retention, means whenever forcefully is not required. Forcefully, if you are doing the retention, that is not the Keval Kumbhak. Whenever you are comfortable retention of air without any exhalation and inhalation, that is called here Keval Kumbhak. Okay, because what is Keval Kumbhak? As we know, the retention of the breath, there is where is no inhale and no exhale, and no air will be go in and out in the body. But here Vasistha is specify when comfortable retention, comfortable when you are applying Kumbhak, when you are holding the breath, that is called as the Keval Kumbhak according to the Vasistha Samhita, or according to the Vasistha. All of you clear about this slide? Shall I move to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. The next, as we know, in the Yogvis also it is talking about the two Kumbhak, Sahita and Keval, but their description is different. Also, it is described in the other yogic text also, Sahita Kumbhak and Keval Kumbhak. But here, Vasistha is telling what is Sahita Kumbhak. That is when the Rechak and Purak is there. Whenever you are doing the inhalation and exhalation, that is the Sahita Kumbhak. But when only retention is there, that is called as the Keval Kumbhak. More specify means here, Vasistha try to more specify about the Keval Kumbhak. What is that particular? How you can know that you are achieved that Keval Kumbhak? When you know about the Sahita Kumbhak, what is Sahita Kumbhak? Means there is no retention in when there is no retention, only inhale and exhale is there. That is Sahita Kumbhak according to Vasistha. Okay, but when Keval Kumbhak is there, that is the only retention, only holding is there, only Kumbhak is there, that is the Keval Kumbhak. But here no Kumbhak, no retention, but name is Sahita Kumbhak. But when you are completely retention, no inhalation, no exhalation, that is called as the Keval Kumbhak. Until Keval, one should practice the Sahita. Whenever you are not achieved that state, what is that state? You have Keval state. Till that things, you have to continue your practice with the Sahita. Means you have to practice the 16th, then 64 and 32. This in this count, in this Om, pranayam you need to practice whenever you achieve that highest state of the Uttam Yogi, or you have to achieve that Keval state or the Keval Kumbhak state. And whenever you get that Keval Kumbhak state, what are the benefits? What will be get you? What you will get? There is nothing is impossible to get in this three world. Whatever the three world is there, desiring what you desire is there. That is you can get very easily. That is nothing is impossible by you. You can get anything in this three world. And the second one is the attain speed of mind, means it is the a very speedily your mind can be run and you can go anywhere at any place at any time. Okay, and free from wrinkles and old age. Whenever wrinkles you becomes wrinkle free means you are free from the old age. Old age means you are having getting that type of capacity, that type of power like a young man have. Okay, when the young man will be have, that is they're having more strength. But when you are practicing this Keval Kumbhak, what happened? That type of power you will get, like you are free from the old age. You are never no old age will become in your life. Then next is this one will be ceases your death. Whenever no old age will be there, you are becoming disease free. That means no death will become to you. Okay. The next last one, it is stated that that will be creates the nada or inner sound. It will be you are able to create or you are able to hear the sound, that is the nada or inner sound, whenever you are practicing the Keval Kumbhak. Okay. This slide is clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Next is, after discussing about this pranayam practice and the Keval Kumbhak and Sadhaka Kumbhak, then stages of the yogi or the sadhak, then he stated that this is not the one method through which you will be get the pranajaya. Pranajaya means when you are doing the pranayam, prana and apana becomes the union. That is the pranajaya and that is the pranayam. So here it is stated by the Vasistha that some other methods also there to get your pranajaya, means conquering the prana, control over the prana. How you are becoming control the prana? Through filling of stomach with air, means when you fill the stomach with the air, then you have to concentrating on the toes, means at the toes level or at the navel region or on the tip of the nose. Through concentrating on this area, also you can do your prana control, means you are able to victory over is prana. Other three methods also here discuss only names are given here. What are the practice are needed, that is not described here. Only he said that these are the two things also there, not only the om pranayam. Also, if you want to victory over your prana sakti, then you can also do these three methods. What are the three methods? By first you need to fill your stomach with the air, then you have to concentrate on the either toes, or here it is toes means big toe only, giving the emphasis on the big toe, and the navel region, the navi area, and the tip of the nose. These are the three things are concentrating by the Vasistha. Okay, all of you clear about this? Okay, Nada we will discuss in the next class, because I think if Nada will be, now we are continuing, then so much confusion will become. All of you clear what we discussed till now?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Any doubt?
Ma'am, regarding pranayama, it was mentioned like 1 month you will be attaining the you will learn pranayama, right? Right. Then we will get the benefit. And below this, you have mentioned the benefit. Is it that destruction of the sins and all? Is it like 1 month is mentioned for that, or is it like continuous practice of pranayama leads to that?
He said like if one will be practice it continually, I means after 1 month you are able to get this benefit. Okay, but whenever you are continuing, then you will get that Keval Kumbhak Siddhi. Okay, that is the when you are continuing, then you will get that Keval Kumbhak Siddhi. But when you are practicing for the 1 month, then you will getting this type. These are the benefits. Okay,
Okay.
because 6 times in a day you need to do now. Obviously, if you will automatically, if you do it 6 times in a day, then little bit you get that type of benefit. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Any other doubt?
But
Ma'am,
that
I have
says
a
about supreme goal also. So I mean,
Yes. Yes.
it says reach supreme goal. So that is like the final state of liberation, right? So that won't be
Yes.
possible in 1 month, right?
Yes. 1 month practice is not possible, but what they are expressing in this means the because in the previous slide, what he mentioned that one need to do it continuously because it is also mentioned. Sorry.
16 times, right, ma'am? 16 times a day.
Yes. Yes. 16 times. Sorry. Yes, 16 times in a day. When one will be continue for the 16 times, obviously they will get supreme goal. Here it is related to the liberation, but for understanding purpose, if we try to divide in this way, that he becomes first control his senses. So that is the first motive whenever you are sitting in a practice of the yogic, you have to first control your senses. Then only your mind will be controlled. Then you will get that state. And whatever you are telling, that is also correct in that way. But whatever is here, maybe he just tried to say that first you need to control over your mind. That is your supreme. Then you are able to know about that liberation when you are continuing. In this sense, maybe they are taking.
Okay, ma'am.
Ah. Yes, Rajeshwariji, you want to something?
this one concept, ma'am, that doing Swastikasana, doing
Mhm.
this pranayama removes all the sins. That is not sitting well with me, ma'am. How can it be justified that even abortion, the crime of abortion, is removed by doing the pranayama? That I'm not able to.
That he just want to say that what is the importance of the pranayam and what is the importance of that asana. Okay, if humans ultimately they just want to say us that if one will be continue, one will be practice this one properly or regularly, then only he will be get over and you they become free from that type of sins. If you are not continuing, obviously, if you are continuing this type of activities, automatically your mind becomes changed, na? The whenever your mind will be changed, your senses are controlled, your mind will be controlled. Your next whatever your behavior is that before the practice, the drastically your behavior will be changed in that way. So that he mentioned like this, one will be encouraged by that things and will be do practicing this type of practices. Okay, Rajeshwari ji,
Okay, ma'am.
or anything you want to. What is your idea? What do you think? Like we are,
No, I was just wondering, commit all the sins and do one swastikasana.
oh, okay, you continue.
Ma'am, this ratio is also very difficult. No, 16 is to 64 is to 32. It is very difficult to attain that ratio.
Yes, that for that purpose you need to first do the, I think in the Hatha Yoga Pradivika that is first is written the different measurement. That is the, what is the 16 and 64 and 32, that is the Uttam state of, you need to follow that one. Okay, in the starting, what is the adha madhya, that measurement is different. You just follow the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there is mentioned. You have to start it with the 8, then you have to increase it to the 12, then you have to increase it to the 16 in the inhalation. Okay, so whenever you reach that state, obviously you will get that type of, I think that you will get that type of, your mind become constant and you are become free from all the things. Because we don't know what will be happen in the our previous life or what is present happening, what you are doing, how much you are hurting to the other people unknowingly also. Okay, that all becomes free. Yes, Sarika ji.
Yeah, so that way, I think to do that 1 month, you need years of practice, right? To do in this
Yes,
way.
yes,
So
yes.
that way, maybe that is correct. In 1 month, you will get liberation because
Yes,
that may
yes,
take many births for us to reach to that state.
very good. Yes, yes, exactly what Sarkaji said. Because in the to get that uttam state, you need more practice. Because 16 and 64, you are not only you are count your inhalation for only 4 count. You are unable to inhale for the 4 count till 4. If the counting is proper, na, not like that 1, 2, 3, 4, not like that. 1, then little bit space, then 2, then 3, then 4. Till this counting also you are unable to inhale properly. And exhale also 4, then it will be the double. That is the 8. You have to exhale. That is also very difficult to exhale. So first you do the other state, starting beginner, then you will achieve the madhya, then you will go for the uttam. Good. It is correct, Rajeshwari ji?
Yeah, I think I got my answer, ma'am, when Suja, Sarika, and you were talking. So, something that I have done previously in a state of ignorance, all that sins will get removed.
Yes, yes. All the things. Yes, any other doubt? Whatever I also don't know, because of discussing with you, I also clear. Okay. So
Yeah, it's always give and take, ma'am. We learn from you,
yes,
you
yes.
learn from us.
Yes, yes. We are learn from each other. Okay, then we are stopping here. First, whatever the other questions are there, be with ready. We will do next class on the Monday. That day we'll cover that things. Okay.